Welcome to the City of Lynchburg CARES Business Support Program webinar. Thank you for joining us virtually today to learn more about this important program. Over the next few minutes, we are going to walk through updates for the second round of funding. My name is Anna Benson, and I am the Assistant Director for Economic Development for the City of Lynchburg. First, please note that if you are a business that has received an email, letter, or phone call from the Office of Economic Development and Tourism, you are still eligible to apply in this round of applications. Please consider this a deadline extension. We strongly encourage all businesses in the City of Lynchburg to check the eligibility criteria and submit an application. We know that this extraordinary time has been incredibly challenging, but we also know that we, our businesses and our citizens, are innovative and resilient. The Office of Economic Development and Tourism is here to serve you. Today, we are excited to share the details of how we are deploying millions in direct support to the city's small business community. What is the CARES Act? As most of you know, the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, or CARES Act, is an economic relief package passed by Congress and signed into law on March 27, 2020. The City of Lynchburg CARES Business Recovery Program is funded through an allocation from the Commonwealth of Virginia and directed by Lynchburg City Council to the business community to offer assistance to businesses whose operations were closed or restricted due to the novel coronavirus. The City of Lynchburg has designated $4 million in relief funds for this program. The program is administered by the Office of Economic Development and Tourism and the Economic Development Authority of the City of Lynchburg. Applications will be accepted through Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. All application materials are available at opportunitylynchburg.com/cares. As we have mentioned, we are making every effort to inform eligible businesses using the information that we have via letter, email, phone call, and the availability of this webinar. Eligible businesses must be physically located in the City of Lynchburg, be in business as of March 1st, 2020, have at least $50,000 but no more than $5 million in annual gross revenues as reported on their City of Lynchburg business license, have between 0 if the owner is the only employee, and 100 full-time employees or equivalent FTEs as of March 1, 2020. Eligible businesses will be required to list and provide a description of qualifying expenses, agree to release tax information, submit a signed, completed W-9 form, submit a scanned copy or photo of the 2020 city business license if applicable, certify that the business is currently open or plans to reopen. You must be able to demonstrate a loss in revenue that can be attributed to COVID-19 by completing a financial statement of impact form, which we will go over in more detail. Be current on any and all City of Lynchburg taxes or utility payments prior to grant disbursement, and submit a signed copy of the Payroll Protection Program or Economic Injury Disaster Loan Emergency Advance application if you applied for those programs. New in this round of funding, retail businesses deemed essential by Executive Order 53 are now eligible, but will need to prove that they meet all other eligibility requirements. Franchises are eligible for only one grant, regardless of the number of locations in the city. A note about PPP and EIDL. If you have received any other federal CARES support, you are eligible for funding from the City of Lynchburg. For example, businesses that received federal support from the Payroll Protection Program or EIDL must certify that they will use grant funds for other uses. The direction from the federal government in the Commonwealth of Virginia is that a business may not receive CARES money from multiple sources for the same expenses for the same period of time. So if you received PPP or EIDL loans, you are still eligible for local funding. You will just have to provide that application or forgiveness letter if you have it, and certify that you will use this funding for other expenses. Here is a list of eligible expenses. They include employee compensation, operating equipment costs or rental, business inventory or purchases, rent or lease payments, PPE or other physical improvements, that improve the sanitary conditions of your business, equipment and supplies for disinfecting, sanitizing, and deep cleaning, and other business-critical operating expenses. Depending on the number of applications and available funds, grant amounts will range from $1,000 to $10,000. The grant program review team will be staff from the Office of Economic Development and Tourism with the city's long-term recovery team, which includes the Director of Economic Development, the Director of Community Development, the Commissioner of the Revenue, the Director of Finance, and the City Assessor. Our goal is to support you. We have developed this application process to be flexible so that we can respond to your needs and get support to you as quickly as possible. The online application itself is meant to be basic, and it has 6 parts. There's a sample application that you can download and prepare in advance before you open the online application portal. The first section is business information, basic contact information, including your business tax ID, phone number, email, address, etc. In the additional questions section, we ask what year your business was established, the number of employees, the average wage, ownership demographics, and an opportunity to opt in to wraparound services, which we will discuss a bit later. In the eligibility section is where you will upload 3 additional documents that I will discuss in more detail in the next slides. In qualifying expenses, you will provide a short description on how the grant funds will be used. It will ask the question about PPP or other CARES funding, space, and provide space to upload those applications if necessary. In the deposit information section, we will be using ACH or automatic deposit for grant payments as much as possible. You do have the opportunity to opt to receive a paper check, but please know that choosing that option may extend the time for you to receive your payment. We anticipate that it may take 4 to 6 weeks from the application deadline to receive payments, and will make every effort to speed that up. There is an opportunity for you to add any additional information that you would like for the review committee to know about your business. And finally, in certifications, you will authorize that your application is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge, that your business may be publicly listed as a recipient of the program, that you may be asked to produce additional documentation, and that you authorize the city to verify information provided in the application. Any business tax information released to the review committee by the Commissioner of the Revenue is exempt from public disclosure and cannot be made available in response to Freedom of Information Act requests. Finally, you will digitally sign and submit your application. With this application, each business is required to upload additional documentation. These documents are also posted to the website so that you may prepare them in advance of applications opening or opening the application portal. The Statement of Financial Impact is an Excel file that has 3 sections: general information, which includes a summary, an employee summary, and the financial analysis. You may need assistance from your business bookkeeper to complete this form. This is probably the most detailed part of the application, and we're giving it to you ahead of time to download and complete. General information is your basic business information, most of which you have already included on your application, but we need it here as well. Your name, contact information, tax ID number, etc. In the employee summary section, you will put in the number of full-time employees and the number of part-time employees for 2 different time periods, March 1 and August 1, 2020. Full-time is defined as those that work more than 35 hours per week. In the financial analysis section, you will enter your revenue for 2018, 2019, your projection for 2020, what you projected on January 1st, 2020 for your business, and then by month for each month of 2020 through August. The spreadsheet will automatically calculate change in revenue. Please do not make changes to the formulas in the spreadsheet. Save and upload to the application portal. Only fully completed applications can be submitted and considered. Please take the time to fully complete all required fields of information and upload the necessary supporting documentation. If you have questions or need assistance, please contact us at info@opportunitylynchburg.com or call us. The Office of Economic Development and Tourism has partnered with the Small Business Development Center and Centra Health, PCHP, and HealthWorks to provide wraparound services and support, including opportunities for one-on-one business counseling, industry-specific training, and health and safety consultations. Businesses will be able to opt into these services in the program application, and you will agree to allow us to share your contact information with these service providers. In closing, we want you to understand that we are here for you and we care about your success. Our staff in the Office of Economic Development and Tourism has been working hard to prepare applications and to get this funding directly to the business community as quickly as possible. Please reach out with questions. And remember that all of the application materials are available on our website at opportunitylynchburg.com/cares. Thank you for your time and attention today, and we look forward to working with you on this program.